says Ghibli Experimental Theater. There are no other works by Ghibli that have this title. 5 seconds of silence and boom, the title. Then the intro. Dun, dun, dun. I'll just sing it for you. Dun, 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 dun. Then you see a grass field. It's a beautiful landscape, but you also see rotten barbed wire blocking people. Then you see a grotesque looking building in the back. And next, just imagine this scene moves from right to left like this. The town is abandoned and no one lives there. And you can see how gigantic that black, grotesque building is. And then, here, you see the title, On Your Mark. Chage and Asuka. Can you please zoom in on the truck? Inside this huge truck are Chage and Asuka. So the title appears after the landscape scene. Then you hear the drums. Dun 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 dun. Then the scene suddenly switches from a peaceful landscape to this. Several airplanes with the police sign appear, and they dive straight into this tunnel at a furious speed. The atmosphere becomes intense with so much speed, a drastic change from the last scene. The planes go through the tunnel, and there is this super suspicious tower that has a neon sign on the top saying, God is watching you. And the eyes here are opening and closing. The planes fly straight into this building. And here, so the planes break through the windows to enter the building. Up to here is the intro, a peaceful landscape with the melody. Dun, dun, dun. Then the drums. Dun, 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 dun. Then the planes fly into this building. And boom! That moment the song starts. そして僕らはいつもの The song begins. The timing is perfect and so cool. The planes crash into the building when the song starts, and then a gun battle. The police are perfectly trained. They're more like the military than police. The lyrics indicate that they have the usual look and smile as they start shooting the guns. On the other hand, the cult members are powerless since they have weak firepower, while the police are using bombs. The police members have gas masks on because they use poison gas when they break into the building. But the cult members don't have such defenses, so all they can do is retreat. 誇りにまみれた服を払った Incredible lyrics. So, the usual look and smile means this is what they always do. They kill, and they remove the dust. Well, it's not the dust they are trying to remove, it's the blood. They're changing their blood-stained clothes daily. This sequence might remind you of Aum Shinrikyo crimes, but this anime was made before that happened. So Miyazaki depended solely on his own imagination to depict, well, not exactly the future world, but the world he desired to depict. So as soon as the police start attacking, Fuku wo harata, oh, when it says, oh, the bomb explodes. The images and the song synchronize so well. Like I said, the police break in as soon as Chage and Asuka start singing. Then, when they sing, oh, the bomb explodes and the flame spreads from right to left. Just brilliant. この手を離せば音さえ立てない。In this picture, you see more than 10 flying patrol planes completely suppressing the building. Everything happens up to here, non-stop. Yeah. Quite amazing, really. 落ちてゆくコインは a dead girl on the floor. When we think of a cult, we only think of a bunch of middle-aged men. But that's not true. Here is a young girl dressed in clothes provided to the worshippers. It's baggy because they only have the size for adults. A police officer picks her up, and in order to confirm her death, he drops her on her head. The girl still doesn't move, so she's dead. That's what the lyrics indicate here. The coin drops and doesn't return. Okay, I'm pretty sure the dropping coin didn't mean death when it was written. 二度と帰らない. And you see a backlight. Then the police officer is checking the bodies. Because if anyone is alive, they'll kill them. They won't let any of the members live. That's what this scene means. There's a reason why the police officers are lit by the backlight. The backlight obscures their looks and makes them look less human. You get that kind of effect with backlight. It's only been 90 seconds since the scat. Oh! In the beginning up to this point. Only 90 seconds from the scat, and 40 seconds since the lyrics. This part is called A melody, which is distinctive in J-pop. It normally goes like A melody, B melody, pre-chorus, and hook chorus. So it only takes A melody to finish the gun battle, and now they're confirming the death of the cult members. This is Miyazaki's genius. The song indirectly tells us that the police officers kill people and change the blood-stained clothes every day. I'll talk more about this in layer 2. 落ちてゆくコインは Then the police officer drops the girl's face onto the floor. 二度と帰らない. This song, On Your Mark, is originally supposed to be a love song, and the dropping coin, which doesn't return, insinuates something like a broken heart. But Miyazaki turned the love song into a more cruel story. So I think this first 90 seconds of this anime is the most shocking beginning scene in the world of animation. Do you remember a scene in the film Evangelion where the United Nations force slaughters the members of NERV? That scene obviously received a very strong influence from On Your Mark, which is again only 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. I mean, no animation had ever depicted such a cruel scene. Amazingly, Miyazaki didn't only invent it, he did it in a 90 seconds long sequence of a J-pop music video. He's one crazy man.